The Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers at Three Rivers Stadium. And if you were told that the Steelers had a winless preseason for the first time in 22 years and Mark Malone was just 9 of 33 today, well, you probably would make an assumption. But things are not always what they seem. Joe Green on hand, the great defensive tackle. The Steelers from 69 to 81 received his Hall of Fame ring today before the game. Shades of the steel curtain, and they were hoping for something like that today. First quarter, Joe Montana's pass is picked off by cornerback Dwayne Woodruff. He's back after a knee injury that sidelined him all of last season, the 25-yard return, but they were unable to capitalize as Gary Anderson missed a field goal at that point. Second possession, Montana hands off to Roger Craig. Mike Merriweather hits him. The fumble picked up by rookie Delton Hall, and he takes it back 49 yards. That made it 7-0. The second-round pick out of Clemson with the big play. Forgetting Rod Woodson for now, their top pick. Just before the first quarter ends, Harry Newsome with the big punt, and I mean a big punt, as the Steelers down it at the 1-yard line. And so, the 49ers having their problems getting going. Second quarter, 3rd and 2 now for the Niners. Montana reading the blitz, dumps it to Roger Craig, but Dave Little stopped him cold. The big effort from the Steelers D continued all afternoon. Later in the second quarter, Mark Malone having a tough day. He only completed 9 of 33, but he got 27 yards here on this big completion down the middle to Merrill Hodge, a 10th-round pick out of Idaho State, and he was inside the 5-yard line. They later scored from the 2 to make it 14-3. Second quarter, Gary Anderson hits this one from 50 yards out. Big points before the half. The Steelers up 17-3. Bill Walsh has obviously seen some better days. Third quarter, Steelers magic continues. 3rd and 6. Newsome punting. Jeff Fuller applying the pressure. So Newsome takes off 16 yards downfield, picks up the first down when it could have been disastrous. But the woes continued for Montana. Looking for Joe Cribbs. Throws behind him. Delton Hall deflects it. Comes down with it. Starts to run. He fumbles, but Mike Merriweather, Johnny on the spot, is there, and the Steelers are making the big plays all afternoon. And who says players don't keep track of statistics? Ernest Jackson needs 9 yards to go over 100 for the day. He gets 12 on that run, 26 carries, 103 yards on the afternoon. And Bill Walsh ending up congratulating Chuck Noll on this afternoon, the 171st win of his career that moves him into 5th place on the all-time list, past his former coach, Paul Brown, the final 30-17. As the Niners were held to just 47 yards rushing today. Montana passing for 316 yards. But it was a big defensive effort by the Pittsburgh Steelers this afternoon, handing the San Francisco 49ers an opening day loss.